For today, we're back on the Black Ops 6 beta, and this time with the GTX 1060. And we're playing the game at 1080p at the low settings. Good with that. So far so good. We're sitting into the 70s and the 80s. I joined late and my team is getting destroyed. But yeah, I'm pretty surprised. 60 FPS on a 1060 from 2016. Pretty good. I've seen some videos on this game on the Xbox One and PS4. And on the Xbox One, it does fall down into the low 50s. It's not a stable 60, sadly. But on the PS4, it is far more stable. So that's pretty good. And on the 1060, we are able to get a better looking image and 60 FPS and more, which is nice. Bad, I shouldn't have shot there. So yeah, I think with FSR 2, or actually 3, we can get way more than 80, probably 90 FPS on this. Or we can choose to play at the medium settings and get better graphics and 60 FPS. So yeah, pretty good options regardless. This game is pretty well optimized. I mean, it should be. It's on the same engine as last year's COD, which was also on the same engine as MW2. Right there though, it did fall down to the high 40s. Man, what a weird game, I swear. I don't know why I'm in these lobbies. Is my account banned maybe? Is it like shadow banned? I don't know. I'm just confused more than anything. The first day I had pretty good lobbies, you know, like 30 ping, 20 ping or whatever. But then after that, I don't know what's happening. I'm just joining in late lobbies that have 2 people in them. 130 ping lobbies, 140 ping lobbies. It's very consistent now. So, I'm just confused. Yeah, if I'm being honest here, I would probably use FSR regardless at the low settings. It's not really worth like risking falling below 60, which it does happen at times. Using FSR 1 now. Let's see how we go. Feeling pretty good so far. Wow. And FPS wise, so far into the 80s and the 90s. Nice. Lucky headshot.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. Lead down.
Double. Can't call this in. No, I choked it. So close. Can hear someone, I think. Oh, nice. Nah, he's facing me. Alright, yeah. I think we can pause it here, guys, and use FSR 3. See how it looks and how it performs. Alright, FSR 3. Right now, it does look a bit sharper than before. I personally like this more than FSR 1. But the FPS is definitely lower. It's like in the 70s instead of the 80s on average. But yeah, it's definitely sharper. So I think for me, I'm using FSR 3. I'm taking the FPS loss. Nice. Watch this. So with FSR 1, we got a stable like 80-ish FPS. Of course, it would fall below that in those heavier scenes, but for the most part, it was in the 80s. But FSR 3, we are sitting into like the 70s on average, but it easily falls down into the 60s. Playing at the medium settings now. Here we go with that. And FSR 3 is still active.
We took out their HVT.
That was close.
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
They're coming. I mean, like 130 ping is insane. I hit him once apparently for 6. It's kind of crazy. yeah, so far it feels pretty good. For the graphics though, I can't tell a difference to be honest. Medium settings, low settings, looks very similar to each other. And the game is so fast paced that you can't really see the details anyway, you know? If you're playing the campaign mode, it makes much more sense, but for online, nah. Just play it low. Because right now it does fall down below 60. I think our lowest was around like 51. But I guess for the most part it does sit into the 60s, so keep that in mind. It's not a stable 60, but it's pretty good for the most part. Man, I gotta know why I'm in these lobbies though. I'm playing on Game Pass, so maybe that's why. Maybe there's no crossplay on or something. Let me know if you're having the same issue. Are you also playing on the high ping lobbies? It's this game and MW3 for me that has this issue. Playing any other game, I have no issues finding a game in a lower ping server. Got him.
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out. HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Bang. While we're here, let's go back down to FSR 1 and see what we can do again. Yeah, the graphics are definitely a lot softer. Way softer than before. But the FPS, way higher. So yeah, that's what you get. With FSR 3, you get a sharper looking image but lower frame rate. FSR 1, it's a higher frame rate but a softer looking image, a blurrier image. For the fun of it, playing at the ultra settings, FSR 1 active as well. Here we go with that. There we go. Let's see how we go. Last game. Let's see how we go now, guys. But yes, so far pretty good actually. And FSR 1 is coming in clutch. Playing at ultra and still getting 60 FPS. See, what is up with these lobbies, dude? I'm just so confused. It's gotta be a glitch. It has to be a glitch. I don't believe it. I shouldn't be on the Asian servers to begin with. And the lobbies are just empty. So the game is either dead, it's skill based, that's making me play in these lobbies. Or it's just a glitch. On the first day it was fine though, like I don't get it. I don't know what happened. If you guys do, let me know. Come on in. Wow, 50 FPS there, that was awful. So yeah, this is ultra settings. Is it playable? Yeah, it can be. But personally, I wouldn't use this for this game. I think low settings, FSR 3 is the best choice. Sharper looking image, FPS wise, around 70 FPS pretty much. And yeah, it's pretty playable, looks good. And I think it fits the card quite well. For Ultra, I will leave that for playing the campaign, maybe, or zombies mode. I wouldn't really pick it for multiplayer. So yeah, that is COD Black Ops 6 on the GTX 1060. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Next video. See you guys there.